kumsi benta ban khangla di nongkhaïi drugs bakin beteng biang ya nongkhaïi drugs ka jongki hadien bakila light na patok katanat pulit jong jala Meghalaya kaladep ban phah ya shipotuli ki mat jingtyrwa ka sorkar jala naka benta ban te lakam ya kum kite gibriu naka liang Dr. Lajaram Bisnoy ubade Director General of Police ulai thu bak sorkar menta kala tha ya ka advisory board bat hadien blayo ya ka jumenjor ki pulit kila ban phah biang ka patok ya ki nongkhaïi wat lada kimyo ban kurup drugs naki.
So we have realized the gravity of the problems in the states, and we also came to know that the most of the drug traffickers, after getting bail from the court, they again indulge in drug trafficking. So repeated offenders are there. So we decided to utilize PIT NDPS Act 1985, where there is a provision of preventive detention. So we have submitted 10 number of proposals to the government. These proposals are under considerations. Government has already constituted advisory board. Then after the proposals, once it is approved, then we can straightway detain those repeated offenders and send them to jail even if there is no recovery, because there is a provision of preventive detentions. So you will be surprised that our 99% seizures are of small quantity, not the commercial quantity. As per NDPS, narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances are categorized in three categories. That is a small quantity, commercial quantity, and in-between quantity. For example, heroin, if the seizure is 5 gram or less, then it is a small quantity. If it is a 250 gram or more, then it is a commercial quantity, and in between seizure is there, because punishment varies depending on the seizures of the quantity. For example, in the small quantity, the maximum punishment is 1 year only. In the in-between quantity, it is 10 years, and in the case of commercial quantity, it is a 20 years. The PIT NDPS, it is known as PIT NDPS, Prevention of Illicit Trafficking, Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance, is the full form, in 1985. The original act was promulgated in 1985, and this PIT NDPS is 1988. After 3 years, when the government realized that many offenders, after coming out of jail, they again indulge in drug trafficking, because it's a very, very lucrative business. Okay. So we have analyzed data of all arrested offenders here, and we have seen many names. They have been arrested repeatedly, 3 times, 4 times, etc. So those offenders who have been indulged in repeated offenses, first, depending on the gravity and the seizures, we have prepared 10 number of proposals. 10 proposals were sent to the government along with the details and their indulgence in other cases. And the government will examine those cases in details. And once government approved those proposals, then straightway police can go and arrest them, even if there is a no seizure, because that is a preventive arrest to prevent them for future indulgence in drug trafficking. So the government is examining those, because so many legal tangles are involved, because we have to arrest the persons, and the minimum provision is that once he is arrested, he has to be in jail for a period of 1 year minimum. So that is why the government is examining from the legal point of view, inviting legal opinions, expert opinions. And once it is through, then we can arrest them. It was submitted in the October 2022. So November, December, maybe we are expecting that after their examination, if not all, at least some of the proposal will be approved. The government has also constituted the advisory board. The offenders, they can go before the advisory board and file an appeal against our preventive detention. So advisory board is also recently constituted. They have notified the advisory board.